Mac and cheese and gossip. Mac and cheese and gossip. Happy New Year, y'all! Hi, I'm Abby.
I'm Angelina.
And welcome back to Mac and Cheese and Gossip.
Okay, so this is our winter/New Year's edition episode.
Yes, I'm so excited.
Me too.
And what would be gossip without mac and cheese?
Literally, like, so we got Panera mac and cheese.
Yes.
We're switching it up for the new year.
Yes.
And guys, I know a lot of people are like, why did you add like crushed candy canes? And we're like, we really want to enjoy this one. So we know we're going to enjoy the Panera bread.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. And we also got our bread.
Our
little sourdough bread kind of
sourdough?
Maybe.
I love sourdough.
Okay, it might be.
It smells good. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna try it.
Okay. Freaking love this. Okay. Wait, cheers.
Oh yeah. Okay. Of course.
Cheers. Oh yeah. Oh my god. This one. I will be eating this. Throughout the whole mac and cheese vlogcast.
This is really good.
This is so good. Like, we have been eating good mac and cheese.
Yeah,
like,
we need this. It's a time to restart, refresh.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try the bread.
Oh yeah. That's crunchy.
ASMR.
It's good.
It's good. It's not as good as mac and cheese.
It's a little like stale, I think.
Yeah.
What did you do for Christmas?
Okay, so I didn't go anywhere, but I did like a staycation type of thing, but I definitely needed it because let's just say exams and finals were the death of me and the death of us, like trust. But we're here for y'all, like we understand it was tough. But definitely, honestly, I had such a good time. I spent a lot of time with my family, and we went to like Busch Gardens Christmas Town, which was really nice. And yeah, it was really fun. I got some really good presents, and I was just on this routine of like oh my gosh, cut that out. For some of my Christmas presents, I got like some stuff that I would be like using. So like, if I was watching YouTube, which I watched so much YouTube, if I watched a lot of YouTube, then I would play with slime. And if I was like listening to music, I was reading books. And so like I kind of had this whole routine, like 9 a.m. wake up, like do before the shower makeup, then actually get in the shower.
Oh my gosh,
I was kind of doing everything.
That's so fun.
I literally was like running around my house. Like honestly, like I was using the resources in my house. Like if there was a hose outside, like I would like. I don't know what else. I don't know what else.
Watering the plants.
Yeah, I was watering the plants in winter, guys. Like the grass was looking a little like gray, so I had to just put some.
That's fun. Wait, what
love.
makeup did you do? Did you just like try new styles?
Basically, what I like. Okay, so I needed to Angelina got me some really cute lip balms, and what I needed to do is I needed to find a new lip combo. So for most of the break, I was trying to find like a lip combo that would work. And so I think you guys probably can't tell, but I finally found it. And what I did, and I got new lip balms for Christmas, which I'm really happy about for my mom. And so what my normal lip combo looks like is kind of like I'll line my lips with the peel type of thing where you peel it away, and then I'll put a little bit of lipstick on it, and then I'll put pink lip balm on it, the vanilla lip balm that you got me. I'll put that on top.
Oh, that's good.
And then I'll end it with this like the Squeeze Me Elf lip balm. I'll end it with that, and then it like put some flavor in my lips.
Wait, that's so good. Like the layers.
Yes,
I see that. That's really good.
Yeah. But what about what did you do for Christmas?
Okay, so I ended up I did go somewhere. I went to California,
yes.
LA, guys. But it was like a little bit of a work and a vacation. And I got 3 new songs done.
Yes.
Like, there was a song that I got done in the summer, but I wasn't really loving the way that it came out. So I did re-record that one. Okay. And then it was like 2 new ones, like completely new ones. And it was really cool because like with my voice coach, we like added harmonies in it. He was like in the studio with me, and like we were like working on it and adding and layering stuff like as we were going in the studio. And it was just like a really fun experience. Like probably like 8-hour work days in the studio. I would say we got all of them done in like 3 days, so a day per song.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited for them to come out. So there's
y'all get hype.
An album coming out. So with those 3 songs, the last time I went to LA, which was in August, I recorded 2 songs. So with the 3 songs that I just recorded and the 2 songs from August, it's gonna be a little album.
Yes,
a 5-song album. So I'm super excited for that. But it was really fun.
Yeah.
Like the hotel we had, they had like a cool rooftop.
Okay.
And then on the rooftop, you had a view of record labels, like their
Oh my
actual
gosh,
like
really?
building. Yes.
Wait, that's so cool.
And like when I went up there and saw that, I was like, I'm gonna be there one day.
Yeah,
Like,
she is gonna be there one
like, it
day.
just
Like,
was motivating. And I
yeah.
thought it was so cool that our hotel was like right next to it. It
Yeah.
was like in Hollywood. So
that's so
also when you
cool.
walked out, like the stars were on the sidewalk.
Oh yes, I saw her Instagram.
Yeah, I
y'all. She
took like
was
an
really,
IG post
like,
there,
yeah.
you know. No, it was just really cool. Like the couple times we went, sometimes we stayed like farther away. Like
Yeah.
one time we stayed in Oxnard, which was really far. Like we were trying to be more located to
Yeah.
like the studio. I think we were 15 minutes away
Okay,
from the
that's so
studio.
good, yeah.
With like LA traffic, it can get really big.
Did you have like a rental car? Did you like
Yeah,
get?
we had a rental car.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, which was like good, and like the traffic wasn't too bad. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say I remember LA being a little bit more busy. I think
Yeah.
maybe it's like Christmas time, so people
Mhm.
are like more in like their families and not like us. But I feel like people are traveling, so I was like a little
Yeah.
confused. But there wasn't too much traffic, which
Yeah.
was really good. But yeah, so it was really fun. Like
Yeah.
honestly,
That's
but
so
there were a
cool.
couple days where it was raining, and I was like, oh my gosh, why are we
yeah.
getting rain? Like California's supposed to be just sun, and like
Exactly.
there's a little bit of rain.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we had like at least like 4 sunny days, and then there
Mhm.
was some rain. And then I'm trying to. Oh, on actual Christmas day, I went to my voice coach's house, and we like he baked a bunch
Aw,
of food, and it was
that's
fun.
so
He had his friends
cute.
over, and we played like games. We played Uno. It was intense.
Oh.
There's this one game where you have like headphones on,
Uh-huh.
and then you have to like read the other person's lips.
Oh yeah.
And like you have to like try to guess what they're saying.
Yeah.
And it got like really heated and competitive.
And I
Yeah.
heard that you went to the beach. Talk
Oh my
about
god.
that.
Yeah. So like California, obviously it's like warmer than
Mhm.
some places in the winter, but it's not like completely warm. It's not like
Yeah.
Hawaii type weather.
Yeah.
But like there was some sun, and like on our last day it was a little bit sunny, and I was like, I just like I'm not gonna see the beach and like
Yeah.
till summer, like maybe spring break if I go somewhere, but like I'm not gonna see the beach. I'm not gonna be able
Yeah.
to go in the water, like do any swimming fun stuff like that. So I was like, I gotta take advantage of like
Yeah.
me being like in California, like by the coast, like by the ocean.
Yeah.
And like I know the water's low key freezing. But it's okay because I took a little
Yeah.
polar dip. So we went to like
Yeah.
our favorite cafe. It's like Cove Cafe, I think it's
Yeah.
called. And we basically got like some good. We usually get their breakfast food, but we came a little late,
Yeah.
so we got their lunch food.
Mhm.
And then afterwards, we walked on the beach, and like it's
Aw,
so pretty. Like the
that's so
views that they
pretty.
have, like you see the cliffs and like
Yeah.
the ocean. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna yellow it. Like I was wearing my bikini, so I just like ran into the
Yes.
water. It was a little cold, and when I was running, I literally hit a rock on my knee. Like I have like a scrape on my knee
Aw.
because I didn't see the rock, and I like ran into it. It was like a majestic run, and then I like freaking like like a stallion
Like
running.
slow motion.
Yeah, like and then there was like a rock like like it was so bad. But like it's okay because like I ended up going to the ocean. I was like
Oh.
swimming, and my mom was like, "Come back, Angelina, come back!" And I was like, "Girl, I'm not gonna get sucked up. It's okay."
Yeah.
But it was probably like in a total of like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But like I at least got like that cleanse. And I felt,
Yes.
it was like so cold. It was like when you take like a cold shower and
Yeah.
then like after like you feel like refreshed. Like after that, I felt like I'm gonna do everything. I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Yes.
Let's play the lotto. Like we're
Yes.
gonna win.
Okay, so we know that it was just Christmas, so we're kind of gonna do like a visual Christmas haul, like picture this type of thing. So, what are some gifts that you got for Christmas?
Okay, so my main gift was obviously like going to California, which is like
Yes.
a huge thing. Like
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for it because not only was it like a fun trip, but like I also got to do stuff
Yeah.
that I really love, like
Yeah.
singing and like producing more music,
Aw.
and it's just like it's so motivating
Yeah.
knowing that like I have like a bunch of songs coming out, and like it just makes me
Yeah.
so excited because you guys need to hear
Yes.
these. Like they're really good.
Yeah, they're really good. I haven't heard them yet, but
Yeah.
I know from Angelina, I know they're really good.
Yeah, but like I'm just so excited. Like it's so cool to be, and like I'm so grateful to be able to travel and like do things that like I want to do, especially like so young too. 'Cause, like,
Yes.
that's low-key crazy. But what did you get for
Yeah.
Christmas?
Okay. So starting off, like obviously last episode, Angelina got me these really cute bracelets. I low-key wear them every single day.
Oh my god, that's
They're
so
really
sweet.
cute. I
They're
love
really
these.
cute. They look so good on
Yes.
you.
And then and then I got like the bath bombs and like the skincare kit. Like I use those every day. Trust. And then so I got a hair straightener, and my hair is straight, but basically, I have a curling iron, but my hair like it doesn't like work. Like the curls don't stay, and like no matter how much hairspray or how many times I roll them up, like they don't
Even
stay.
with heat?
Like yeah, even with heat, and
Oh.
I'm like, and my just curls like they don't stay. So I'm like, like I feel like using a straightener like to like curl my hair. I feel like it's a different way. So I'm like, I'm gonna try this. So I was like, oh mom, I really want this for Christmas, and I got it, and I'm so happy.
That's so good.
And I also got some new books that they're really good. I haven't read them yet. And then I know this is like kind of controversial, or not, people are like, oh, that's for kids, but like my mom got me coloring books, but they're like the adult coloring books, and they're really relaxing. Like honestly, like if I'm feeling really stressed one time, I definitely feel like after like exams, like when I'm like, oh, I don't know if I did good on this, like they definitely like help. Like they're really relaxing.
Distraction.
Yes. And then I also got slime, but it's like every Christmas I always get slime. I love it so much. Like my mom got me this
some of those
cool
things
kit.
that bring you back to childhood.
Exactly. Like yeah, like they make me so happy. Like they're so relaxing to play with. And then
I love slime.
yes, so I got a new candle, and then
what kind of slime was it?
It was fluffy slime. It was, they had them in like, and they were scented too. They smell so good. Like one smelled like Oreos, another smelled like mango.
That's so good.
It was really good. I love, like honestly, I literally play with it every single time I go to bed. I know it's really
nighttime routine.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like POV story time of how like my ex ran me over with a car. Like
the story times with like the slime.
Yes. Oh, take me back to like 2022.
Oh my god.
Like oh my gosh. And then I'm trying to. Oh yeah, and my mom also got me some elf lip products and some jewelry that I have at my house. But yeah,
that's really good. No, I remember I had a huge slime era, but I like I got so scared because I saw this one article of this girl who got like burning, like chemical burning, and I literally remember getting all my slime and like throwing it out because I was like, I'm not about to get like 3-degree burns from this.
That's crazy.
Like I got so traumatized as a kid because my mom was also like totally like against slime.
No, yeah,
she like did not like.
Oh yeah, so was my mom. She's like,
really?
You better not get that anywhere.
Yeah, because like I got it in my hair once, and it was like right before school. I was playing with it, and I was like so scared. I was like, I'm gonna have to cut my whole hair out. Yeah. And my mom was like, no, just like go under hot water and melt it because like glue melts.
Yes. During school, like in school, during like the there was a slime era when I was in 5th grade. There was a slime era. It was a huge slime
People
era.
bring it and trade and sell.
Oh my God,
it got banned.
It got banned from our school, and it's so crazy. Oh my gosh. Because I was in middle school. And I just remember, like, if you had slime, that you were the coolest person ever. So, like, I got slime. Like, I would share it with everyone. There was this one girl. Her name was Nora. And I remember I was in her history class, and she brought, like, this whole tub of slime. And she gave me some, and I was playing with the whole class. And then there's, like, an assembly that they call, and they're like slime is officially banned. Do not bring slime. And I was like,
it was crazy. And people were like hiding in their lockers and like, come here, and like giving it. It was so funny.
Like I was trying to like sell it. Like
yes. No, I literally bought slime and I sold it too. And like the thing is, I remember when I had it, like if I gave it out to someone, it would come back to like half smaller with like hair in it, and like it came back nasty.
So now, because it's obviously the new year, obviously we need to do New Year's resolutions. So we have written down 5 resolutions for the both of us. So Angelina, why don't you go first?
Yeah. Okay. So I have a couple. First, I want to drink more water.
That was mine.
Wait, actually, oh my god,
drink 2 gallons of water a day.
I'm actually trying because I feel like I don't drink enough water. And like apparently it's good for everything. It's good for your skin, like your digestive system.
I've been drinking Diet Coke for the past 2 years straight. Like I'm just kidding.
But like, are you though? I also want to be like more consistent on my YouTube. With longer videos, because like I know every here and then I'm kind of posting, but I at least want to try to get like once a month out if I can, more than that. But it's just like low-key hard. Like I'm a junior, like it's hard to be doing that. I have a lot of other stuff that I'm doing. Like I'm also editing for the school. I edit the podcast, and then I have to edit my own videos, so it's like it's a lot. But like I do want to try to do that, like be more consistent with that. I also want to stop doom scrolling a little bit, guys. Like it's getting bad.
Like if I would have put that on there, but like
is it gonna change? It's so hard, but I feel like I'll have so much more time, like if I actually prioritize like my time, like editing, like doing things I actually need, like I'll feel so much less stressed, and I feel like it'll be really good because I can spend hours just
me too.
scrolling. I also just like want to in general, like eat more healthy and like eat more protein, like go to the gym more consistently, because I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I go, and then since I don't go consistently, I get really sore because my body's like not used to it. So then also one more thing is like I want to acknowledge little accomplishments, because I feel like you put it so much on yourself when you're just like, oh, I didn't get like that big thing that I really wanted, but like you did so many other good things. Like I feel like if you accomplish like getting a good grade or like doing something that just like even checking off something from your checklist, like little accomplishments, like can really make yourself feel better, and like
Yeah.
it's good because you're working really hard every day and you don't realize that, and you
Exactly.
put like, I feel like it's so easy to like tell yourself like negative things
Yeah.
when you're doing so many good things.
Okay.
Here.
So for mine, okay, kind of like a lot of there are like similarities with Angelina's, but some are like personal to me. Like, okay, so after school, like now that I'm not doing theater because that's after school, I'm taking a break for the winter.
Mm.
So basically, I want to like I want to get home at like 3:45 and go on a run because I honestly feel like I do have a gym membership, but honestly, I feel like running outside, like
Mhm.
especially in the cold when no one's like watching, like I could just blast music and just like like
Wait,
yeah,
that's good.
like
Winter
run.
arc.
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like I really want to be consistent on that, like every day after school, just like a lap around my whole neighborhood. So definitely just want to like, because also it really helps like mental health, like what
Yeah.
Angelina said,
Mhm.
definitely. Another one that's just kind of like personal, like I just recently got like a Bible, and I feel like a lot of things that personally just what helps me with my mental health is like spending time with like my faith and stuff. So I
That's
feel
really
like reading the Bible every morning and every night, like I feel like that's mainly kind of a goal and like what I want to accomplish because it really helps.
That's really good.
Yeah. And then okay, so I just started learning to play guitar
Okay.
and piano. So
Oh my
I
gosh.
really want to get better at piano. I want and guitar. I could play a chorus of one song on guitar that I like have from memory and I can just like pull out. And I can play the song Can't Help Falling in Love on piano. So I could like but I want to like get better. Like I really want to improve my skills on that. So that's definitely a resolution. And then obviously the drinking water, like my goal is to drink 2 gallons of a day.
That's
like,
a lot.
yeah, I know it's a lot, but
2.
because what I'm gonna do is like drink like I want to have like a 1 Stanley to last in between the morning and then like the afternoon. Aim for 1.5 ounces. I feel like if I set a goal higher, if I reach it, if I meet it halfway, that's still like achieving it in my
Okay, so we just did our resolutions, but now we have like a little whiteboard with our actual goals. So these are like more specific, like actual things that like are actual goals that we want to like actually have done. I mean, obviously resolutions are too.
Yeah,
these are more
but
specific.
these are like specific, like, oh, I really want to achieve this specific thing. Like,
yeah. Okay, so I'll go first. I have singing. Obviously, like singing is a big part, but I want to like get better at my like technique, like specifically my technique, like work on like little things like harmonies, runs, and like transitioning from the 2 different types of my voices. Like I want to work more on like technique and like narrow it down and like get really good at that.
Yeah.
And then like with that, this year I want to post more covers because I don't know, I've been like I just do it every now and then, but I want to be like more consistent with it. Like I said with my YouTube, like I just want to be more consistent with covers as well. And then like with that, promoting like songs coming out and promoting my album. So I feel like that is a big thing that I want to do this year, just like really narrow it down, like lock in with my singing.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll start one for me. So I do have some exciting news. I am starting my own YouTube channel, which I'm really
so exciting. Guys.
I'm really excited
this
for.
Is so good.
I was okay. So over the break, I was watching a lot of YouTube, and then I realized I have some events happening, and I started getting ideas, and I was gonna start this a long time ago, but I was like, I'm not ready for it. You know, like I needed to like fully prepare. I've watched a lot of like editing videos, so I think I'm finally starting to get ready. So I'm thinking my first video is gonna be out late January, so get hyped for that. It's gonna be a vlog. I'm really excited for that. So I just think my goal is really just for it to kind of like take off. It doesn't need to be like, oh, I need like 10K followers by the end of this year, like anything like that. I'm just hoping for like maybe 50 subscribers on YouTube. Just a small goal, but one that I hope to like at least get up to there. Hopefully if I can reach like 150 followers on TikTok, like hopefully is like one of my main goals. But I don't know.
So exciting. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really excited because then we can like do it together. Yeah. And, like, we already share like a lot of the same interests. But, like now that we're like doing this together.
I know. Like I've literally not met someone else that like wants to do YouTube. Like, okay, girl, I see you. Yeah. So the next thing like I really want to lock in on, obviously, guys. Like unfortunately, I did have to put it up here because I need it to be like a strong goal, like for this year. But I want to keep up my grades, like. Just like make sure they stay good and like because obviously like being a junior, this is my last year to really show like lock in and just like stay consistent with my grades as well.
Definitely no lock on that because, you know, it's gonna get harder, especially when you're in junior year. Like, that's intense.
Like, I also want to work on discipline too, and like
Yeah.
not procrastinating. Like,
yeah, that's
getting
really
it done
smart.
ahead of time, and like if I'm telling myself to do it, like I'm gonna do it.
Yes. Okay. And okay, so my second one is I really love singing the national anthem. It really builds my platform and I get to meet other people and work with other singers. And when I've done like solo performances at like basketball games, at football games, soccer games, like I've done so basically I've like performed at every single sport, but my goal is to actually perform at a baseball game because it's more people, it's a bigger stadium, and it's higher stakes. So I feel like once I perform in front of like that many people, I feel like my confidence will definitely be boosted, and I feel like it will up my performance and like enhance it.
That's really good.
So I feel like I just haven't performed at like a baseball game. So my goal is to like maybe like a local baseball team like here where we live or something. Scouters, like they always come to those baseball games if they see the national anthem, and so that's why I'm like I want to like go there and like hopefully like people can come up to me and like give me their card if I'm like
oh my gosh,
so hopefully
really
like
good.
yeah, and I've been like asked to do stuff too if like if I've asked to perform and they're like, hey, can you come back, you were really good, like stuff like that. Like I'm really, so I'm just really want to like hopefully if I can get into doing that, like that'll be really great, and I feel like it would up my platform a lot. So,
that's really good. Okay, so oh my gosh, can you guys believe it that college is literally on this whiteboard?
Cry, y'all.
Like, how is time going by so fast? Like, I swear, like I just entered high school and now college is on my 2026 goals. Exactly. But yeah, I mean, like it is. Like I literally graduate next year, and
y'all, guys, we're gonna cry.
This is crazy, but like also I'm excited for a new era of my life. But like I'm still gonna miss like something. Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. Okay, I need to be serious. Like, guys, we gotta lock it. But like in all seriousness, like I would really like I'm gonna try so hard to have like success in like submitting my college applications. Like I know like the essays and everything can be like so much, but like I just really hope like for a goal that like everything like works out and like it like you know it's like success for that, so like it's the goal that I have.
And my last one, so basically every other year there's this like singing competition called nationals, and I've gotten in for the past 2 years, but like now that I'm getting older, the high school, like it's getting more intense, and it's like this whole thing called nationals where they get every single good like choral singer in the country and they put them in like one place. So last year we went to Texas, and then 2 years before that we went to Ohio. So like somewhere in it's actually gonna be I think in Minnesota next year, or like this year for 2026 the auditions are. So I'm really hoping to get into that. It's such a fun experience. I get to go with some of my friends like from school. I went with like Coco and I went with Grace like last year, so it was really fun, but I really hope to just get into that next year because also it's really good for college applications because y'all, I'm starting thinking about college too. Like I was in middle school like last year, but now like
she a freshman.
Okay guys, so now we're gonna get into something that is very dear and very important.
It's like
and I think it is time to talk about
Stranger Things. Guys, we have a lot to discuss. As you know, the final season has come out, and so is the finale. Like literally, this show is done.
Yes,
and there's a lot to debrief.
Yes, I think the final season, I know I cried a total of like a million times. I feel like we should just go like we should do like 2 crying moments, like 2 sad moments, 2 shocking moments, like spoilers. So if you haven't seen this, like click off, like or skip ahead.
Click off, just skip ahead.
Like the wormhole. Okay, so I want to say for my 2 shocking ones, I would say the wormhole, the fact that the upside down is a bridge. Like what? That's insane. Like
what? Like what is so like
exactly?
I always thought that it was just like the upside down. And
exactly.
It was like
everyone thought about that.
It's like the connection.
It's like connection to another dimension, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's insane. Different. So that was shocking, and then also. Okay, the behind the door. I really thought that they captured Henry. When I saw, hot take. I hate Caldia or whatever her face is.
Same. No. I have a lot to say. Why is she like Elle? You have to die. Like this is the only way Elle. You have to die. Girl, time out. No, that's not the only way.
She was so annoying. And Hopper is like my D1 boy for that because he was like,
And when
toothbrush.
Hopper,
bro.
yeah, like when Hopper was like, I don't trust her. Like I
didn't
immediately didn't trust her.
And every
She's an
single
op.
person, I don't know if you saw the TikToks. Every single person on the internet was like, I don't know, there's something about her. And
Yeah.
the fact that her nosebleed was on the other nostril, that's
I
not
know.
normal. Like, it's the right nostril, and hers came out of the left nostril. I'm sorry, I know that's like
attention to
like,
detail, guys.
Yeah, I know, but like there was something off about her, and the internet was like, y'all, we owe Callie an apology. I'm like, no, we don't, bro.
She kind of just spawned out of nowhere.
She really did.
And then she was just like, oh, like, you have to die. Like, this is the only way. And
exactly, like, bro, like, actually shut up. Like
just like pissed me off.
Like, you're like some other person.
She was about to kill Hopper. I was like, what are you
exactly? Like, what do you mean you're holding a gun to Hopper, bro? Like,
I know.
Also, I was so. There's also like two confusing parts. When Hopper shot and like the water tank
in L, and then like,
but then she was alive.
No, because that was like, it was Vecna like confusing her.
Yeah. I thought about that when I saw that. I was like, oh,
I thought Hopper killed her, and I was like, that's brutal. That's evil.
Actually,
that Hopper killed, because Hopper already lost one of his daughters.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was so
like
sad.
that always made me cry.
Yeah, that made me cry. Okay,
but when she just spawned out of nowhere and she was like, this is what you wanted me to you knew this was gonna happen to me, and this is gonna happen to Elle. I was like, what is she doing?
What are you doing, bro? Okay, the two things I would say, mostly I cried in the finale, but there was, first of all, the songs Purple Rain in the okay.
To see you dancing in the purple rain, purple rain, purple rain.
Oh my gosh, like literally. Okay, so the Mike and Elle scene, like, oh, please don't leave me out. Stop.
You have to understand my decision.
Yes. Okay. And it was a minor detail. Okay, the thing that actually like set me off to cry was the reaction of everyone else when Elle was about to die. The look that Max gave Elle when there was like, and then the reaction of Dustin where he didn't say Elle, please don't. He said 11.
Yeah.
He said his full name, like 11, and he was in his. Like, I don't know, there was just something about that, about all the, like, Caleb McLaughlin, like, his reaction, Lucas, and all, like, the reaction, Hopper's reaction to, like, Elle, like, being in the Upside Down and being like, but, like, yeah.
Okay. I think obviously we're gonna talk about the finale, but before that, should we talk about new characters? Like, the new characters that are in it?
Yeah.
Like, our thoughts on that? Yeah. What's his guy? Delightful Derek?
Oh my god, he got my password! He's my husband. Nobody can have him.
I love him.
He's my cutest person ever. He looked at Henry. He's like,
that's iconic. And
oh my
your
gosh.
mom, like, I love how they're bringing. There were so many 6-7 jokes in this too. Like, your mom
we're
jokes.
like 11. Where it's like the thunder is 1 second.
I know,
apart.
yeah.
6, 7.
Like, I was like, bro, what?
Also, okay. Nell Fisher, the girl that plays Holly, she is such a good actor.
She's amazing.
She was like 14 years old. Like to have that much acting experience, really, and she was like
please,
crying.
Please. When she went,
she's such a good actor. Like, oh my gosh, but when I think about Derek, oh my gosh, and in the finale when he looked at Mike and he was like, and then Mike was like. Not
no, like it was giving so cute. It was like Dustin and Steve kind of like relationship.
Yes,
like, that's what it was like feeling like. Like he was like, thank you for rescuing me. Like,
delightful Derek. Really I can't. Like he's.
I know.
I want to protect him with like my whole life.
Like, I feel like, but he was so kind of useless in like the second volume.
Yeah.
Like he was like, because I know like Vecna showed like his parents dead, and he was like, I can't do anything, but like he wasn't helping Holly. Like I know he was doing it for a reason, but like it was like
when he saved Holly from Henry like grabbed onto Holly's legs in the finale.
Oh, that's
Derek,
true.
Like, yeah,
he was like yanking like
the fact that he overpowered Henry with his like.
Oh my god, it really scared me. He was running in the forest, and like I thought he was gonna die because he was like.
Can we
really
talk?
Slow.
Can we talk about Jamie Kimmel and how he runs?
Oh my god, when he was like running into the thing,
he was like,
so
that
scary.
was like, what was he doing, bro? Like, it was like, I was like,
oh my god, that was so funny.
Because obviously, like when Max was trying to escape, like Henry, like from the Mind Flayer to Max, this was like the escape from Camelot. He was walking like this, and like, bro, why are you not walking faster? Like, she's obviously gonna escape. And then when I saw him running, like,
I know. Okay, something else I found interesting is that there was that one memory where it was like a safe haven. Like he couldn't get into it until he could.
Oh my gosh.
Something that was so twisting is that like he was never like evil to begin with. It was because of that rock or something. It like absorbed him. Like that rock when he opened the case.
No, okay. I bawled my eyes out at that scene because like okay, there was this TikTok where it's like villains aren't born evil, they're made evil, and basically it wasn't even like Henry's fault. Like Henry was just like a small like shy kid, and then the mind flayer, like the Rock, like the Rock gave him the power, because that was the mind flayer. The Rock was the mind flayer, and it absorbed up, and then he just but Henry's reaction, like Mr. Wet's or like whatever, his reaction to like him seeing his old young self and him crying, and then it was like, and then he was like, leave me alone, when I was like, really? I understand, I was sobbing. I felt so bad.
You know, something that I'm really confused about is I thought in the beginning, like the other episodes, Elle was the one that banished him into the Upside Down. Yeah. And like I thought Elle was the one that made him. Yeah. So then how is it from a rock? I thought that was a little different. Like, yeah. How did it come
And also,
from
I didn't know the guy that was like protect it with your life or something, the guy that he killed. Like, I don't know. Like,
he's like irrelevant. Who is that? Like,
I don't know. I think he was the scientist that like had the mind flayer. I don't know. Okay, but when the mind flayer came to life,
like that whole like creation, that was kind of cool, because you know how in the other seasons it was like the black like fog.
It was a mix. Yeah, it was a mix of like season 3 mind flayer and then season 2 mind flayer, and it was I was like. Yeah. I was okay. Also, the Duffer Brothers were like, everyone's gonna die. Mike's gonna die. I was gonna die. I was like, and then literally no one died but Elle.
Yeah. Like, well, we need to talk about that. We'll talk about it in a second. But first, I want to say, okay, I have a little controversy. This might be controversial, but like, I think it was a little like crazy how the mind flayer, like that huge thing, died just from Elle and then like them like shooting it. Yeah. Like I feel like, because like, from all the other seasons, like, and like, where did the Demogorgons go?
So many people were thinking about that. Like, where are the Demogorgons? Like, this is Dimension X. Like, when Henry first got to there, he saw like Demogorgons all over there. He saw
there were none in the Upside Down.
I know. All. There was a TikTok where it's like POV the Demodogs were in Hawaii, like margarita.
Like, bro, yeah, they're literally on vacation. They were just like not there. Like the Upside Down became a safe place. Like, it low-key wasn't like anything bad.
Yeah, it was like back in the day when the Upside Down used to be like creepy.
Yeah, like I feel like the only jobs of them were like kidnapping children. Yeah. But like I thought it was just like crazy, because like the mind flayer used to be like so powerful, and I feel like they defeated it so easy. Yeah. And then like when Joyce was like hammering his
scene. Okay, this is a little controversy too. That scene also made me cry, because when it was just a little bit, because when it was the flashbacks of how Vecna and like, the whole
so evil to them?
Like how it hurt the family, how it hurt the Wheelers, how it hurt Max, and how it killed Billy, and Max was like and stuff like that. Like the way like Vecna actually hurt him, and then Joyce was like, you F Billy. I'm like, okay, like vlog, like yes. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely, there was just so many like emotional, like hard-hitting scenes. But the real thing is like, did you like season 5? Because people actually hated it.
I didn't hate it, but I feel like it wasn't as good as I expected. They had so much time to make it. Like I feel like there were a lot of holes in it. Like also Holly's dad kind of disappeared for like the whole show, and he was there at the graduation. I was like, okay.
Yeah, and then also like Vicky at the end. Like, where was her happy ending? Like Vicky basically became one of the gang, and like
I know.
And Vicky's like,
I feel like Elle was almost like not even like a main character for like. It was mostly Holly. Like Holly was like the main character. It literally was. I feel like it was just like a completely different plot from like the other seasons, and I feel like my favorite season was probably like 1 and 3.
Yeah, my favorite season is season 3, because I love like the Elle's haircut. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and the mall is so good.
The mall scene was so good.
I really like that.
Scoops Ahoy, like the Russians was so funny.
No,
like,
yeah.
That whole season really definitely is my favorite. Can we talk about how Vecna went from this gray, blue, like figure, and then he gets like this
tiny waist,
bro. But see, it's like POV the 2026 goal is what I'm trying to achieve. This Vecna's like sweet waist.
He literally had a glow up.
Like what vacation were you on?
Ozempic.
Believer that Henry's like my husband. Like okay, I'm sorry. All my reposts are like the the song where it's like, she said, I got to go home, and I'm so tired to see. No, I can't sleep in alone. Like, that whole song. And then it's just, like, him, like, when he was in the cave, and he finally gets in the cave, and then he's, like, he's all sweaty, and then he, like, does that.
Oh, girl!
People are attracted to Vecna. I'm not attracted to Vecna.
Vecna? Are we dead ass?
That's disgusting.
Are we dead ass?
I'm saying, like, Henry, Mr. What's-It, the pocket, like, that whole vibe. Like, I'm sorry. 12 kids.
Stop. up.
But what are your thoughts on, like, the finale?
Okay, so I feel like after that big battle, I was like, okay, like, is it over? But then I looked and there was still like an hour left.
Yeah, there was like
okay.
50. Like, what could happen in 54 minutes? Bro?
I was like, what else is gonna happen? And then like, I think it was like really. Okay, I know a lot of people think that Elle is still alive, but like, okay, the thing is, if Callie was in that building, and like people are saying like Callie was like casting a spell so like Elle could escape, and like that was just like not real Elle, it was like an image. But Callie, like the Upside Down was already like destroyed because like once the polar vortex was like destroyed or something, like it all started to like, get sucked in. So Callie would have already been like gone.
Yeah.
She would have already got sucked up. Like how would she still be able to do that? Plus she's like shot, like she's literally like dead. Like we saw her die in one of the scenes, but then it clipped to another one where she was still alive. So I feel like they made that like confusing.
Yeah, they did make it confusing. Okay, I will just a little bit. I'll say my reasons, but I literally, for my mental sanity, I really just want to believe that Elle is alive, and the reason is because, first of all, like, Elle had to use her powers to like shut down or like destroy the Upside Down, and when Elle ever uses her powers, like it's normally like she has a bloody nose, but like it just showed like an area of her just like breathing. And to me, I don't know if it was because it was such like a major, she had to use all of her power to destroy it because she didn't, but I don't know, I feel like we would have seen a bloody nose like calm down if she was using her powers. And then also I don't know why they would show the scene of 11 escaping and then 11 going to the waterfall and like her new outfit and like her backpack, and she looked and she saw the waterfall and she found, I don't know why they would show that. Like they showed it, they didn't like be like, oh, she's probably off somewhere. They showed the scene of her doing that, and they showed how she would have escaped, and then they called it a theory. But I'm like, why would it be a theory if they literally like showed it happening? And I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I choose to believe it because also, I mean, I do see your point. I feel like she is probably dead, but I don't know. I just really hope that like maybe if the Duffers in 20 years ever do a spinoff, like it will be like, oh, she's actually alive and she's a mom and like stuff like that.
That'd be really cool. But my thing is, when Mike and Elle were talking, like Elle never told Mike that like thing, and he also believed that she died, which like he literally was like getting depressed and all this, like he didn't even want to go to graduation. And then like later when they were playing Dungeons and Dragons, like he randomly started like telling this like whole thing. I was like, how did you even know this happened? How did you know she escaped? Like she never told you this. Like you wouldn't have seen that because you yourself thought she died.
Yeah.
So I kind of saw it as like a way for him to cope, because
honestly, like, I see that,
because like he himself thought she died. Like where all of a sudden would you be like, oh, she's alive? I think that's like for him to cope. But I do think it's like they made it confusing because they made the thing like the machine still go. But like it could also be like, what if she just didn't nosebleed?
Honestly, I was a little disappointed because at the very end of the credits, it showed the Dungeons and Dragons book. I don't know if you flipped to the end of the credits, but did you see the book where it said Stranger Things?
I didn't.
And so I feel like it kind of was a dungeon. They didn't say it, but I feel like if you flip to the end of the credits, I feel like you could have seen that it was a Dungeons and Dragons game the whole time, because they showed a notebook of a whole campaign that said Stranger Things D&D with a dice on top.
Really?
At the very end of the credits. And I was kind of thinking like this is either just like an ending credit to say like, oh, Stranger Things is done, or it's like you can actually play the game of like Stranger Things.
That makes sense because in the end he was like acting like, you know, like because he's like Mike is like the storyteller, so he's kind of like acting like, oh, and she like did this, the end. Like he was kind of like finishing like the story, because like when you play Dungeons and Dragons, like you tell a story when you're playing. So that low-key makes a lot of sense. Like the whole thing was just like a game, they were rolling dice. Stuff.
I really wanted it to like be that way, but you know, I'm proud of the ending that we got. There was a little holes. I will say that like I did really like it. The purple rain scene, like, and when they played Landslide, I'm like I love Fleetwood Mac. I love like Silver Springs and like those songs like that. When they played Landslide, especially because it's really popular on TikTok, like now.
You start crying.
I was like, oh my gosh. And then they showed like Steve got his like 6 little nuggets, and like and like Nancy like dropped out of college and stuff, and oh my gosh, Lou Max Don't even get me started about that ship. Like Lucas and Max, when I saw them at the end, I'm like, and they got their movie date. Like, oh my gosh, that was so. Yeah, but I'm actually like really happy with like the ending, kind of.
I think they were just really trying to like pack it up. They were like trying to like get a resolution to all the fans' questions of like what is the upside down, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like it was like a good like sum up of everything, but like obviously that's gonna make it a little bit more like not as interesting as like I know season 3 like that was like a lot more action.
Oh, yeah. The scene I was like oh this scene like people thought that Will was being flayed when he was like coming out like Vecna was in his brain saying
I
trying
saw
to
that
reveal that
because
and I'm
some of
like
the stuff he said because he said get milkshakes
yes,
at the
get
gas
milkshake,
station, but there are no milkshakes.
Exactly. I heard that.
I saw
don't
that.
know. And then I said
he was like having fun getting lost in the woods. Like that's not fun.
Exactly. And then also I've seen the TikTok where it's like POV the world ending and Will had to take a second to talk about it. I was so
I mean, Loki, it was like a big chunk. Like it was like,
and then at the end, bro, like
no, he was
with
like
his boyfriend.
No, because what's his face? He was like, Mike was like, so Will was like, like you're my friend. He's like, no, we're not friends. We're best friends. Like, bro, he thought he had a chance. He thought he had a chance.
Yes,
that was so funny.
Thoughts about this. Okay, thoughts about this. So
that was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I was watching the new season, like the final episode with my dad, and when Mike on the top of the tower, he's like, no, not friends. I saw Will's face. It was like
he was like, oh, I have a chance.
People were like, oh, we're definitely gonna get us. I would have liked a scene where Will would have like said like, hey, like the guy that I had a crush on was like I kind of. Okay, like I just want to, because like that's kind of like also a whole like, oh, you've had this crush for Mike for like years and you didn't even get to tell him like
Will became 11.
Exactly. No, but like okay, you know the song like by Sabrina Carpenter or like my man's on his willpowers, like
really?
like my man's on his
yeah.
There was an edit of that where it was like Mike and then he was and then like 11 died and then it was like my man on Will and then powers like
oh my god, back into sorcerer.
So we know it's like the new year and we just started this channel, so we thought that we should like get to know us better, so we have some get to know us questions. They're kind of random, they're kind of like stuff that's personal to us, so hopefully this could be like a good chance where you like get to know us better for the new year, you know? Okay
First question is, what was your favorite role you have ever played in a show?
Okay, so I am like a really big like theater person, and at my school, this is like really random. We did this small play, very small, and it was kind of like in this small like theater room. It wasn't even like this whole like auditorium thing. It was like in this very small like play. It was a Japanese like play where it was like 4 like ghost stories, and it was a play, so it wasn't a musical, but I got to sing, and it was really, and the reason why it's my favorite is because me and my choir director, we sat down and we wrote an entire song for the entire play.
Oh my gosh!
And it was honestly like the best day of my whole life. So me and like my choir teacher, we sat down and we were like, okay, we need to think of tunes and we need to think of like, because I had lines, but my character sings all my lines. So I had to get a song and I had to sing all my lines, but I couldn't just be like, oh, I'm talking, like stuff like that. It had to be like a real tune.
Yeah.
So we like went by we sat down, we're like, oh, like how about this? Like there's a song that goes like this from like a Japanese thing. We can incorporate it with like, we can do like maybe add middle C and then do a D chord. Like we were low-key like writing a song. It was kind of really fun.
That's so fun.
Yeah, and so I sang the whole song, did all my lines. It was also a big acting challenge because I had to sing a song on like an oud. It was like a pop song. I think I don't know what I sang. I sang like a pop song, something by like Sabrina Carpenter or something, and I had to sing it like ooh, and I had to sing it for like a whole minute straight, and I couldn't breathe, and because it's part of like the act, and they say if you had to breathe, just do it like silently, like you know how to stagger breathe, and I'm like, I'll hold it for a minute. I got this. And then but because I was supposed to act, it was really big acting wise because I had to like sing it and then I had to like run out of breath and then I had to like pretend to pass out and then
Oh,
someone had to like
shoot.
I don't know. It was like this
That's
whole
a
acting
lot.
thing.
Oh my
It
god.
was I think it was really fun. Do you like shooting music videos or do you like recording the music the best?
I'll have to go with the music video.
Yeah.
Okay, music videos are fun. Like
Yeah.
when you're like recording the song, you have like a vision for it. And you're like, this is like
Yeah.
what I see for it. And it's like
Yeah.
really fun to make that song come to life with like a visual representation through the music video. Sometimes we have people come and we just have different rooms, different scenes, and I get all like dressed up, different outfits. So it's definitely probably more fun than making the song, but you're good. Mac and cheese, are you good?
Yeah,
oh my god, okay. But I would say like making the song is obviously fun, but like the actual visuals and stuff of like the music video.
Sorry guys for the struggle. Okay.
What TV show character do you best see yourself in?
Okay, that's a really good question. So I've actually thought about this a lot. There was one show a long time ago. It was very popular at the time. It's called Never Have I Ever on
I've heard of
Netflix.
it.
I related a lot of the family dynamics that she had, the her relationship with like with her mom, her relationship with her dad. I relate a lot to that. And also the struggles that she faced of like, oh, not feeling like she's pretty enough or like kind of like liking this boy but like she doesn't even like see her like types of things and also not like oh because she was kind of like crazy like she dated like two guys at the same time like it was this whole thing like not that but like the inner feelings that she feels and like the conversations that she had with her therapist on the show. I feel like I related to a lot of it and the family and like the dynamics of her relationships with her friends. Like that's the fast answer. I definitely think I see myself in like a lot of other like TV shows and like movies like characters, but I definitely think like when I really think about it, that's definitely like the one I relate most to. If you could shoot a music video anywhere in the world, where would it be?
That's really hard, but like also fun to like be able to choose
Yeah.
that. I like how each one of my music videos have been different. Like one's been like completely rock, one's been like tropical vibes. I mean, where I want to travel, I'm a beach girl, so obviously I want to go to like Hawaii or like somewhere tropical. But if I like for a music video, I would probably want to do like somewhere like different. That would be like a different location because okay, some of my videos aren't even like it doesn't really matter because you just do it in California, you're like in a set, so like it doesn't like not a specific location.
If you didn't have to film it in a studio, if you could do it like I can't remember what song you did, but you filmed a music video like driving in a car.
Yes, that was Run It Back.
Yeah, Run It Back. I feel like stuff like that where it's like it's not because Hollow you were like in this elevator like you had this whole set thing. I feel like if you could film on top of the Eiffel Tower, if you can film like a music video in front of like on top of an Empire State Building, like stuff like that, like
low key like really pretty sunset mountains maybe.
Yes,
that could be something good. Maybe like on a boat. That
yeah.
could be different.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
I don't
Low-key.
know.
Like I feel like because one of my favorite songs is like close like killing you close to you and killing you slowly. So I feel like if you did that in front of mountains of like Greenland or like
That's
even
true.
like Iceland or something,
that would be really cool. Yeah,
like film a video with a penguin even like
you know what?
like,
Let's do it. On your phone, what is one thing you can't live without?
Okay, I've thought about this so much. When I tell you, okay, it's not TikTok, it's not Instagram, it's not like my texting messages, it's not any of that. It's my notes app. And now hear me out on this. Okay. Because I honestly keep all my thoughts, like everything that goes on in here is on my notes app. Anything I do marketing for like this,
That's
so
true.
important to me, on my notes app. Any thoughts I have that I want to talk about, I put it on my notes app. If I okay. I have a notes app that are dedicated to couples that broke up. Now hear me out on this. I have a whole notes app that's like, oh, who is like Winona Ryder and Johnny Depp when they did a film back in the day. Louis recently Olivia Rodrigo and Partridge when they broke up, and then I'm trying to think of who else. Just like couples that broke up that were like the loss of my life, like Zac Efron and like
oh my gosh,
that one girl, like it genuinely like sick to my bones when I literally think about it. Like fictional characters that break up that were like meant to be together. Like I don't know. I just think it's so fun. It's my creative outlet. I love writing, and so if I want to have like a thought in my head or like it's where I write down all my ideas. Like, I love journaling, but on my notes app,
Yeah.
it's like on the go. I can like write it down. Like, oh, boom. Would you say that you're like stay in person or go out and party person?
I feel like it low key does depend on like my mood. There are some days where I'm just like, let me be home, let me bed rot.
Yeah.
Just like I don't really want to see people. Like my social battery's done, and I just like want to be like in my room, just like chill. There's some times where like I'm like, get me out here. Like I've been in my house too long. Like I need social interaction with
Yes.
people. Like I'm going crazy. And there are times like I love like dancing, like party music, like
Yeah.
hype. So yeah, I would say like it low key depends, but if I could only choose one for like ever, oh wait, that I want to make myself a hard question. I give myself a really hard thing. Okay, that's actually not what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say I'd choose like
Yeah.
maybe like some days here, some days there, but like I feel like it really depends because if I like do not like feel in the mood, like no. If you could move anywhere in the world, where would you move?
So here's a good question. In the country, I would say Florida, like Miami. I'm also a beach
Miami.
like I'm also a beach girl.
Yeah.
But I would move to California, but like I feel like I've always been more of like a Florida girl. If you're a beach girl, you're either a Cali girl or a Florida girl. I would say you're a Cali girl. Just because obviously like you're more known to that and stuff. I would say I love going to Florida, like Miami in the country. I feel like out of the country Paris, just because like I'm taking French like lessons and I know a lot of French, so I feel like either that or like I am Italian, so I would probably also say like Italy, just because of like the food and the culture I'm already aware of. I think this is the most important question of the entire year, the entire set. Angelina, what is your curly hair routine?
Oh. Imagine if I had my hair straight today. That would like not be appropriate.
Yeah.
But guys, okay. It was actually crazy because I woke up this morning and the heatless curls were like failing me. They were like I was like, what is going on? Like I should have like showed you. Like I needed to take a picture, but like I didn't want anyone to see at the same time.
Yeah.
But like it was because I messed up because what I have to do is I shower and then you cannot put your hair in when it's like completely wet. You have to wait where it's like actually fully air dried. And then what I use is I have this like tube. I low-key have it over there. Should I go get it?
Yeah.
It's got all the stuff that I like use for my like heatless curl routine. You guys are getting the insider stuff. But okay. So Abby literally said she has the same thing, but it's like this tube thing. And it can be like a little uncomfortable to sleep on sometimes. I think there are some that are like a little bit more squishy, so it's like not as bad if you're like a side sleeper. But basically what you do is you put it over like this basically. And then you take like a couple of the pieces and you wrap it around. Like I usually do 3 for this section and then I slowly like grab a little bit more and then put that in. And then while I'm doing that, so like this thing stays on my head, I put a claw clip on like with my hair and like I claw clip it and then I'll work on this side. And at the bottom I use a scrunchie on like both the sides. So that's like what I do with my curls. And I just make sure you do it on air dried hair and then but this is really important. You need to like after you do that wet it a little bit. Your hair has to be dry and then you wet it. What is your dream job?
I thought I was gonna have a lot of jobs. I honestly, my dream job is to be exactly like Millie Bobby Brown, because here's why. I really want to act, but I also want to write a book. Like I want to be like that. I want to act, I want to sing, like I kind of literally just want to be like Barbie. Like I literally want to do it all. Like I feel like I have so many dream jobs in mind. Like why would I just do
narrow
one?
it down?
Yeah, exactly. Like
have it all open.
Yeah, because I wanna be a choral choir director for like a school, but also like take jobs and like start filming, like acting in LA and like New York, and then I also want to work for like a marketing team. Like I feel like life is so short, but it's also so long. Just like if you have multiple dream jobs, do it all. Like you don't have to be like, oh, like I really wanted, when I was young, like I really wanted to be like a pilot when I grew up, like stuff like that. Like be a pilot, girl. Like
don't have any regrets. Like I don't want you to be like in your 80s and be like, dang, I really wish I like did acting. Like, do it now.
Yeah, exactly. What is your favorite type of movie genre?
Recently, especially since I've been like traveling and I have like time, I've been really liking like adventure movies. I rewatched Maze Runner. I feel like those are like the most interesting. Like obviously I like comedy too and like romance is good. I feel like low-key movies that have a little bit of mixture of all of them. Like romance with like adventure. Okay, like that is good. Okay, favorite hobbies?
I would say just like recently I would like doing nails. I really love practicing and like doing nails for people, like if I think of a certain person in mind, I thought of one of my friends and how she like came from New York and how she really loves Gossip Girl and she's kind of like a city girl. So I did this like New York set and she's also really like into crumble cookies. So then I did like her pinky as like a crumble cookie, like or like
Ooh.
the logo of it.
Okay,
And so
that's
like
really
I kind
cool.
of like to personalize like
Mhm.
nail sets and I don't give it to the people because like they're not perfect and I like until I perfect like the perfect acrylic, that's when I'll probably like start like sending them to people and be like, hey, like I made this nail set for you, like trust, like hear me out, like on that.
Yeah.
So I feel like doing nails is something I really love to do. I have 130 drafts of me doing getting ready with me's because I was practicing for my
Oh my
TikTok
gosh.
thing. So honestly, I
Yeah.
feel like a hobby is literally like me doing content creation. I'm just really like a big like writer, artist, like anything that requires like that, I'll like do in my free time. What is your great accomplishment this year? Because we know you've had a lot with Hollow coming
Yeah.
out and Two Face coming out. So what are some like of your what do
Oh
you
my
say is your
gosh.
greatest accomplishment that happened that you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that happened to me this year?
Yeah. I want to say
Because we know there's a lot.
I mean, yeah. Like I'm going to say like going with my music, like getting really good at that. Like a lot of songwriting this year and like a lot of like in the studio time. Like I've
Yeah.
been in LA like a lot this year. So, and then I low-key did step up my grade. Are you a night person or a morning?
I'm kind of both, but more of a morning person because I feel like I can get so much done in the morning because like my family they stay up really late but they like sleep in until like 10 a.m. 11 a.m. but I like to get up like really early, start my morning, and it's just like the house is like quiet, very peaceful, so like not a
Mhm.
lot's going on, so I really can have time for myself. I just like
Oh my
getting ready like
gosh.
early and having the time to get ready. If I'm rushing out of the house like doing my makeup, like doing my hair, if I
Yeah,
rush that, then that like puts me in a bad mood, sets me up for
that's true.
failure for school. So
Good. I want to work on being more of a morning person, like
yeah,
having a morning routine because it's
yeah.
for me.
Okay, I don't know if you saw this question. I really love this question,
Mhm.
and I've been dying to know this. And I feel like
Oh my
the fans have
gosh.
been dying to know this too. Okay, if you could re-record any song and change it to a rock or acoustic version, what would you do? What two songs, if you could, like, let's say you wanted to make a Two-Face acoustic version or like a hollow rock version, like that would be an example. If you could pick two
Ooh.
songs that re-record them and make them like, let's add like this rock beat to it. Let's add like this
Mhm.
guitar solo into like one of my songs. What would it be?
Oh my god. Wait, I just like envisioned like Hollow is completely wrong, like push on
Yes,
through. Like that
exactly.
would be sick, low key. But also,
Hello,
baby,
baby.
hello. Like that'd be low key
Yeah.
sick. That
Yeah.
would be fire.
Yeah. I'm interested about this too. Like I was
Yeah.
thinking about this. I'm like you could take one of like your really like big songs, like Run It Back, like Over You, and like make it into like a guitar version, or you could
Yeah.
take like
That'd be really fun.
like Hollow or make it in rock. Like I don't know. I
Yeah.
just like what would you choose?
Like I also have been learning the guitar too, and like
Yes.
my guitar teacher was like, "You." I told him that I make music. And he's like, "You should like
Yeah.
we can like learn how to make one of your songs like with guitar." So
Yes.
I feel like it is good to think
Mhm.
about this.
No, I feel like you can take any of your songs, making close to you. Like, I'm trying to remember that one lyric where it's oh my gosh, why am I blanking? I've listened
Which
to the
part
song
was it? Like a
50,000
verse?
times. No, it's the kind of like the bridge. Or will you make me or should I stay? It's that one. It's or will you stay with me?
Why am I blanking out my own
What?
song? Found you,
Who
found you.
you? Maybe I'm a
You're a
masterpiece,
masterpiece,
searching
looking
for
for
my
a
masterpiece.
masterpiece. I
I don't
don't know
know
what
what
is
happened
happening
to
to
me.
me.
What? So we figured it
Yeah, we
out.
found it, guys.
So we're thinking like for the acoustic song like Close to You, which is a really good song, y'all. Check it out. But it's on my playlist. So, like or will you?
Run away?
And you make it like sadder. Like I
Yeah,
don't
with the guitar.
yeah, with the guitar like
That could be good.
like acoustic version.
Are you an introvert, extrovert? I like know this.
Wait, actually,
You're like an extrovert.
really? Okay,
You're
okay.
such an
Here's the
extrovert.
thing. I think I'm both because anytime, okay, feel like I'm an introvert because if I'm around like people like that might, because my dad knows a lot of people. He's like very in that, like knows a lot of parents, like all the school and stuff. So he's like, "Oh, hi, like how are you doing?" And I want to go home. I want to go home. I don't want to talk to this parent. Like, how's school for you, honey?
Oh
Like,
no,
I know.
no,
Do you?
no.
I don't like that. But I'm a student ambassador for the school,
Mhm.
and I love meeting new people. Like, I
Yeah.
honestly love meeting new people so much.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. I just think I love showing them
Yeah.
like my school spirit and like really representing my school. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Oh my god, like as a kid, like I really was obsessed with the idea of like being able to fly.
Yeah. Low-key real.
But
Who
now
wouldn't?
I wish I had like the power to know everything.
Okay, that's so real. Knowledge is
Like,
power. Knowledge is power.
low key, or like picture memory, because then I can just like
Yeah.
for a quiz just look at it, like look at
Yeah.
like the study guide and then like have all the answers down, like
Yeah.
or just like know the answer to everything. That'd be so fire.
Yeah.
Like I would love that.
Yeah.
What was the coolest thing that happened in 2025?
Okay, I would say we did this New York trip back when I was in middle school, and we got to go to New York, and I think like there wasn't a lot that happened in 2025, but we went to New York and we did a Broadway workshop with some girl that was in The Wiz, like the Dorothy in The Wiz,
Oh,
and she was
cool.
also one of the people in Six, like one of the main the girl that sings Beheaded or something. I don't know. I haven't seen Six in like since I was like 2 years old. But we did a Broadway workshop with that with them, and they told us some like cool things of like how I started my Broadway career and how I came to New York and how I was this and this. And then at the very end of the workshop, the person running the thing was like, "Does anyone like?" Because it was filled with like people that were like singers and musicians. So it was like, "Does anyone want to like come up and like sing and we can do like a Broadway workshop?" And so there was like 3 people that came up, and I went first, and I sang one of my songs that like I sang a Broadway song, and I forgot which one it was, but I sang a Broadway song, and then I sang it in front of her, and I don't know, there wasn't a lot of cool things that happened. I'm sorry. there was there wasn't a lot of cool things that happened in 2025, but I feel like singing in front of like a Broadway actress, and she's also like did a lot of stuff, so I think that was probably the coolest thing. What is your go-to like comfort food?
I already know, and it's gonna be ice cream.
Okay, yes.
Like I feel like whenever I'm just like feeling down, like ice cream is just like so good. Like it's just like honestly, it just is. Like I don't know, it's just like comforting. Who is the most famous celebrity you've met?
Okay. So I was so lucky to meet Millie Bobby Brown.
You actually did?
I met Millie Bobby Brown. Okay, so in New Jersey, she had a book signing for her new book, and it was so cool. I went up and I got my picture with her. This was back in like 6th grade when I was obsessed with Stranger.
Oh my god!
I love Stranger Things. When I was in 6th grade, when I tell you, I had like bed sheets, I had makeup brushes, I had journals, I had Mad Libs, I had everything in my entire life in possession with Stranger Things. I kid you not, like I love it now, but I'm not as obsessed as I was. So I met Millie Bobby Brown, and that was really cool, and she signed my book. She signed the book that she like the 19 steps that she just came out with it. And then also, I mean, I didn't meet him, but I saw Jake Bon Jovi, her husband. He was like there, and I gave her, so Millie Bobby Brown is a Swiftie, so I gave her like a Taylor Swift bracelet, and she still has it. What was your first inspiration to start writing music?
Start writing?
Yeah.
Well, when I went back to a convention back in like 2021 is where like I met my producer. So like I've been singing my whole life, and then that's like when I started making music. And then so when I first started making music, they gave me all pre-written songs. So my first couple of songs, like Over You, Next to Me, and Run It Back, I think are the only ones that I didn't write. And so those were given to me, and I learned them, and then like went to studio and recorded that. But after that, I've always liked writing music, and I was like, why don't I just start writing it? Like after seeing like how it's kind of laid out. I've always been like writing music, so I was just like, why don't I just start like actually recording my own music that I write? Okay, so now we're on to our hot takes segment. So the first hot take is staying in reading a book with a candle is better than going out and playing in the snow.
Okay, so I'm in the middle because I would say yes, I'm going out and playing the snow 1,100%, but I also feel like I can only play in the snow for like 10 minutes, but if I go any longer than that, like that's frostbite. So I feel like I'll go outside, I'll play outside for like 10-15 minutes, and then I'll come back, take a warm shower, and then I'll like stay in, read a book, watch a Netflix movie, like kind of staying like that. So I'm not like, I would honestly, my answer is going out and playing in the snow, because I don't want to stay in all day. Like, I'm just gonna look outside and be like, oh, I could be playing in the snow. I'm like, no, bro, like I'm gonna go play in it. But I would say play in the snow, but after then, like, get cozy.
Oh yeah, I would say one of the best feelings is like coming in with warm clothes.
Oh yes.
And like a nice like warm drink and like movies
Yes.
after going in the snow. So I agree. Like,
Yeah.
you need to experience that, and then it's like good afterwards to stay inside.
Next hot take is building a snowman over having like a snowball fight.
So I'm gonna say no. I like snowball fights way more. Like, they're so fun. We had a snow day like at school, and it was like a late start. We were able to like go play before our class started, like in the snow, and like throw snowballs like at our friends, and it's just like so fun. Like,
I would kind of agree with it. Only I feel like it's the same feeling when I'm at school. Like, when I had a snowball fight with some of my friends, and it was so like dead hilarious. I slipped and then I got attacked with snowballs. It was so funny. So I love having snowball fights, but I feel like when you get together with all your friends, I feel like it's so wholesome. You're like teaming up together and you're like building this whole thing, and it's so cute. So me and my friends, during our free period, we went outside and we built a snowman and we dressed her up like the principal. Like, so and then we made a video and we got a teacher. We're like, can you film this for us? And then we sent it to the principal, and she like loved it so much.
So
like,
funny.
we put like buttons as her
funny.
little dress.
Wait, that's so good.
We gave her eyelashes for mascara. Like, I just think it's so wholesome.
Yeah,
so I will say snowman, but I love a good snowball fight. Okay, so the next hot take is ice skating is the best winter activity.
So I actually haven't even been ice skating this year. Like, this winter, I didn't even go ice skating. So I don't know if it's like the best. Like, I mean, it is pretty fun.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you like too long of it, like it's like too much. Like, I feel like a good like hour of it is good.
Yeah.
And I always fall like get hurt, so like I don't know. It's like fun, but like I wouldn't say it's the best for me.
Yeah, I would say that honestly too. I feel like I love ice skating so much. It's one of like my favorite activities, but I feel like I would rather build a snowman or make snow angels than like ice skate.
The next hot take is Winter Olympics are better than the Summer Olympics.
I'm not like a huge Olympics person, I would say, but I know kind of like a little bit disagree. I feel like the summer, obviously, like I'm a summer girly, so I feel like the summer activities, like the pole vault and like track, I feel like they're kind of entertaining and stuff. I know like winter has like bobsledding and like stuff like that, but I feel like I don't know. There's just something about like summer and the vibes of the Olympics that are just like I just like Summer Olympics better. I don't know. But what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not like a huge fan. Like, I honestly don't really watch that. I'm gonna be so for real. But yeah, I feel like the summer, it does sound better. Like, more of like bike riding, like going in the ocean. So yeah, I'm gonna go summer too.
So our next hot take is it is okay to eat ice cream in the dead of winter.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes.
It is.
No, literally 1000%. I think there was it was 20 degrees outside. It was so cold. I think like a couple of weeks ago, and I literally had ice cream.
Yeah.
I didn't even care. Like, bro.
Like, same with like cold drinks. Like, I'm a cold drinks all year person.
Yeah.
I am ice cream all year. Like, it's a 24/7 comfort food. Like,
yes,
it is like always there, and like I think it's fine to have it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, guys. So that's all we have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching or listening if you're on the Spotify.
Yes. Thank you so much. And our next episode is our Valentine's Day February episode, and it's the first time we'll be having a guest. So stay tuned for that. Yes. She is amazing, and I think you guys will really love her. So we're so excited for that.
And also, make sure to check out Abby's new channel, because by this video is out, she will at least have like her channel up, and she's gonna be working on her first video. So make sure to go check that out. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.